Welcome to this explainer. Today we're jumping into a truly unique masterclass, what we like to call a dual-engine blueprint. First, we're going to map out the rigorous world of Jira and quality assurance. And then, we're flipping the script entirely. We'll go behind the scenes to show you exactly how to transform all that dense, dry technical knowledge into highly engaging educational content. Because, let's be honest, knowing the software is only half the battle. Actually teaching it to someone else, well, that's an entirely different beast.
So here's our roadmap for today. Number 1, Jira fundamentals and workflows. Number 2, designing the episode structure. 3, the video production pipeline. And 4, promoting your technical content.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Jira fundamentals and workflows.
So, what actually is Jira? Well, at its core, it is literally the industry standard when it comes to issue tracking and defect management. If you are building, testing, or managing software in any capacity, this is absolutely the fundamental tool that keeps total chaos at bay.
The whole system basically relies on 3 super intuitive actions. First off, you don't just track bugs, you actually stack rank them by priority. Then you link those defects directly to specific test cases, which builds this really flawless chain of evidence. And finally, by utilizing custom dashboards and reporting, leadership can monitor the entire battlefield, so to speak, without getting totally lost in the weeds.
You can picture a bug's lifespan as this really strict 3-step gauntlet. Step 1, open. That's when an issue is first spotted. Step 2, it shifts to in progress the exact moment a developer rolls up their sleeves and gets to work. And step 3, it is finally closed, but only when the QA team actually verifies the fix. It's simple, it's linear, and it's highly effective.
But here's a pretty profound truth about technical leadership. Mastering the software mechanics, the subject matter itself, is really only half the battle. The real challenge is the execution. How do you take a dry software workflow and translate it into a script, into an engaging lesson that your team will actually retain?
Which brings us to Section 2, designing the episode structure.
Teaching complex technical concepts requires some really strict boundaries. If you want to build a highly effective 15-minute training outline, the math is absolute. Your script needs to be exactly 2,300 words.
Now, you might be wondering, where does that specific number come from? Well, it's all about human attention. To make sure all this dense information is digested without completely overwhelming the learner, you've got to calibrate your delivery to a natural speaking rate of exactly 150 words per minute. If you talk any faster than that, your audience honestly just stops learning. So, with that mathematical boundary in place, you can map out your timeline. You have exactly 0 to 30 seconds for a fast, compelling intro and hook. Then, that massive middle block, from 30 seconds all the way to 14 minutes, is entirely reserved for your main content, usually broken into 5 or 6 sections. And that final minute from 14 to 15, that's your outro, complete with a tight recap and a sharp call to action. And look, you can't just ramble for 13 minutes straight during that main content block. You have to strategically stack your information into highly focused 2 to 3 minute microsections. You define the topic and importance, cover the core concepts, demonstrate the practical application, bring in real-world examples, warn them about best practices and gotchas, and finally give them tools and next steps. You're basically building a staircase for them, leading right from high-level theory down to on-the-ground reality.
Moving right along to Section 3, the video production pipeline. This is honestly the ultimate aha moment of the entire blueprint. The discipline of software QA and the discipline of media production, they are actually practically identical. Both of them rely on rigid, step-by-step life cycles to guarantee a completely defect-free final product.
And that pipeline is relentless. Step 1, you draft the script and gather your visuals. Step 2, record the talking head audio and video. Step 3, inject animations to really reinforce that learning. Step 4, professional editing. Step 5, adding accessibility captions so everyone can follow along. And finally, Step 6, creating a compelling thumbnail and optimizing it for SEO.
Executing this pipeline definitely isn't a solo endeavor. It requires specialized team roles, like a graphics designer and a video editor. When you add up the 2 to 3 hours for script expansion, 1 to 2 hours for recording, and another 2 to 3 hours for professional editing, a single 15-minute educational module demands a highly concentrated 5 to 8 hours of total execution time.
And finally, Section 4, promoting your technical content. To ensure those 5 to 8 hours of labor actually pay off, you need a really aggressive amplification strategy. You've got to squeeze every last drop of value from that master script by slicing it into platform-specific assets. We're talking extracting 3 to 5 punchy soundbites for social media, adapting sections into a detailed LinkedIn carousel, filming a dedicated short clip for an Instagram reel, and publishing a tweet thread highlighting the key points. Basically, you let the master content feed all the micro-content.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with one final thought. Mastering software mechanics, like Jira, is absolutely essential for keeping projects on track. But true leadership? That requires the discipline to effectively teach that knowledge to the rest of the world. So you can track the defects, but can you tell the story? Think about how you are communicating your own technical expertise, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.